Hi, I'm Cautex, and I'm still bored out of my mind waiting for a new PTR build. Since people for some reason seem to enjoy me heroic leaping across the Eastern Kingdoms, I asked people to name a continent and then name a movement ability. So, here's me fell rushing across Outlands. The starting point for this run would be the entrance to Tempest Keep, and the run will end when I zone into Black Temple. I decided to use the basic rule structure that I used for my Heroic Leap challenge, meaning that all of my movement must be done with Fell Rush. There's going to be no running, no double jumping then gliding, no vengeful retreat, no metamorphosis, no Fellblade, nothing. Just Fell Rush. Once again, I decided that jumping in place is allowed as it enables you to complete certain Fell Rushes that you would otherwise not be able to. Also, Fell Rush gives you a bit of forward momentum, so by jumping before you Fell Rush, you can gain a bit of extra distance. If you double jump, you're going to get even more distance. However, there is a bit of risk involved with doing this because, as I've previously mentioned, glide is not allowed, so if you happen to hit your jump key one too many times and activate glide, that's a problem. Unfortunately, this happened 3 times over the course of this run, and each time it did happen, I moved myself backwards further than I actually traveled as a bit of a penalty. The only preparation that I did for this challenge was that I flew from Black Temple to Tempest Keep, mostly just to remind myself that, hey, there's this continent called Outlands, and there are also zones in it like Blade's Edge Mountain. Though, in reality, the main thing I was looking for was just seeing where the exits were to each zone, and also looking for spots where I wouldn't want to follow the roads. I am 100% positive that with better preparation and better execution of double jumping than fell rushing, you could do this in significantly fewer fell rushes than what I was able to do. It's also possible to do this run at least 30% faster than what I did, and that's because of the Erratic Fellcore legendary power, which simply reduces the cooldown on Fell Rush by 30%. The reason why I didn't run this legendary is because I was doing this on a rather fresh level 60 Demon Hunter, and that particular legendary power drops off the Revendreth weekly world boss, and of course, it wasn't up this week. I also couldn't afford any of the collect one random legendary power that you don't have, items from Korthia. So, in terms of talents and items, nothing was done specifically for this challenge, and that's because, well, the only thing you could really do, as far as I'm aware at least, is get that legendary power. After I completed the run, I did a little bit of napkin math based off of my time, and had I been running the Erratic Fellcore legendary, I would have completed the run roughly 27 minutes faster than what I did. So if for some strange reason this video compels you to want to do what I did here, then please, do yourself a favor, use that legendary power. A random thought that I had about midway through this run was the fact that Fell Rush doesn't say how far forward it charges you, and Mastery increases your movement speed, so the odd idea was that maybe having more Mastery would make you Fell Rush farther, but I don't play a Demon Hunter. I don't know what I'm doing. That's probably stupid and wrong, but it was one of many stupid ideas I had along the way. It's just one that happened to be relevant to the task at hand. Much to my surprise, Blade's Edge Mountain ended up being the zone that required the most Fell Rushes to get through, with 209. Some of this is definitely due to the fact that the cave connecting Zangarmarsh and Blade's Edge counts as being part of Blade's Edge, as well as the path up to it on the Zangarmarsh side of the cave. Terracar Forest just barely beat out Zangarmarsh for the zone requiring the least number of Fel Rushes to get through, with only 109 needed. A sort of arbitrary rule that I decided to add in Shadow Moon Valley is that if I died, then I would consider the run to be invalid, since obviously you can't Fel Rush as a ghost. This made navigating some of the lava pools a bit of a gamble, because the amount of damage that lava does is based off of a percentage of your health rather than a fixed amount, meaning that it can absolutely still kill you regardless of what zone it's in. So the final result is that I was able to go from Tempest Keep all the way to Black Temple in 747 Fel Rushes, taking 2 hours and 5 minutes to complete. I encourage you to leave a comment suggesting a continent or area that I should travel across next, and the movement ability that I should use to make that journey. Though, as always, please tell me why my opinions are dumb, make fun of me for wasting my time doing these things, or just give me ideas for future videos. Lastly, I want to say thank you for watching this video, and subscribe for more.